Alright, hello everyone, Mighty Pretty King here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Kre-o G.I. Joe blind bag minifigures. Now, this Wave 1 actually came with 12 different figures, 5 Cobras, 7 G.I. Joes, but I decided I only really wanted the Cobra figures, so those are the ones that I'm going to be showing you today, but I will cover the codes with you. So first off, let's take a look at the packaging. Here's what the front looks like, not a big deal there. On the back, you have all 12 figures, which we will take a look at here in a second. But with the Transformer micro changers, they always printed the number in white up here, so it was a little bit harder to find. I was looking for it, and I finally noticed it here on the side in black, so it's a little bit more hidden. I guess for those people that don't want to be spoiled by seeing the number if they know what they are. But as you can see, this one has these front set of numbers, which you don't need to pay attention to. It's just these last set of numbers, the 75, which will start them off. So the first one you have is Alley Viper, which is going to be number 75, the Cobra Ninja Viper, which is 76, Cobra Trooper, 77, Crimson Guard, which is going to be number 78, and 79 is going to be Cobra Axe Ninja. And we will bring them back up here just so you can kind of see what they are. You have Kim, which is also known as Jinx, which is number 80. You have, I'm probably going to say the name wrong, but 81 is Kamakura. 82 is Quick Kick. Then you have Rock and Roll, which is number 83, which is this guy right down here. Scarlett is number 84. Adventure Team Commander is this guy right here. And Torpedo, this guy right over here. So hopefully that was able to help you guys out if you're like me and don't want to play the whole buy 100 of these and that way you can get your 12. But one thing that I did want to point out, if you see the back of the packaging here, you can see that Cobra Ninja Viper is, that looks pretty blue to me. And then, I just brought his sheet out. That looks blue, right? Look at this guy. I don't know if that's some weird colored crazy variant or something, but that looks like teal. So that is definitely not blue. I don't know if they changed it at the last minute, but I guess it's alright. I was just expecting blue, so it's not that big of a deal. But again, in the instructions, they're not as complicated as a Transformer since you don't have to transform anything. Just put them together and there you go. So the first guy that I wanted to take a look at is Alley Viper, which is definitely my favorite. He was one of my favorite vintage figures along with Cobra Commander. This thing will not focus. Hang on one second. There we go. And if you own the vintage figure, you ever see them, or you can just look up pictures online probably, this chest detail is exactly how it was molded on the original vintage figure. So I really do appreciate that. You have this nice little Cobra emblem here, which is highly detailed, if you can see that. You have one on the shoulder as well. And even with the little backpack that you slide over his neck whenever before you plug his head on, it actually has this little grappling hook that you can take off. But if you remember the vintage one, his little backpack actually had like a little grappling hook to the side. So that's a really cool little feature there. Some of the weapons that he comes with this smaller shield here. Then he also comes with nice larger shield. So it's all a little preference thing. I actually prefer the smaller shield just because this one is just like the size of his body. And I thought it looked a little bit ridiculous. But that's my opinion. So you can pose these guys whichever way you want. The articulation, I think you guys pretty much know. You can go in and out, 360. The legs have a little bit of rotation into them. The heads rotate. And this little visor actually flips up just like the vintage one. And there's little eyes. Looks like he's wearing a little motorcycle helmet or something like that. But still really cool. Now looking at the rest of his weapons. You have this nice little shotgun here, which you can actually plug this part on here and slide this little grappling hook on here. That way he's got like a little grappling gun or something like that. So pretty cool little idea. And on the side here, he's kind of got like a little, I guess like an M4 rifle or something like that. So this guy's pretty weaponed up. I do like that. Now, to be honest, I don't know why they were more expensive than the Transformer ones, because the Transformer ones are only $2.99 and these guys were $3.19. I know we're talking about 20 cents, but it doesn't really make much sense since these don't come with as many pieces. So I don't know if that was something that is intentional or totally on accident. So now we're going to take a look at Cobra Ninja Viper. You can actually take this off and you can be able to move his head, but if you want to put it back down, as you can see, this part right here, it's just molded in kind of plastic. it won't go down all the way. So you actually have to have his head all the way forward if you want him to, wear this little helmet looking thing. Now looking at his chest, it doesn't look too bad. It looks like he's got a little ninja star and a knife tucked in there. Nice little Cobra emblem again. And then some nice detail here on the legs. Coming around the back, he's got a nice little backpack to where you can put this sword in this slot here. And you put it, over here, or however you want to do it. So I thought that was a really cool idea. I do like that. You could actually probably, haven't tried this yet, but I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah, there you go. You could even put, I guess, all his weapons back here if you wanted to. You could slide them in there just like so. But we'll go ahead and put them back in his hands. It does come with this little string that you have to tie it on these. I'm not sure what these weapons are called, but it's really cool looking. I do dig this guy. I just wish that maybe this part at the bottom was a little bit softer so you could actually, move it around. So we'll put him to the side. And we will look at the Cobra Trooper, which is, one of the more classic looking guys. So nice Cobra emblem. You can see he's got a little gun up there in the holster. Nice little detail. He's holding a grenade, so it's pretty funny looking. Now one thing that I did have a problem with him, this gun looks, let me take it off here. This is how the gun comes right here, and you can actually add this little thing that I guess serves as a silencer, and looks like part that was part of one of the Seeker Transformer micro changers, but it's supposed to clip on right here, but as you can see it's really loose, so I actually had to move it down a little bit to where it was a little bit thicker, and it would stay on there. So that's something that I would just point out to you guys. But again, nice detail. I don't know if I can take off this helmet without the head coming off. No, it's on there pretty good. But nothing on the back. Nice little figure. Something that you could definitely army build with him and this guy right here, the Crimson Guard. So again, nice detail with the Cobra emblem there. He's got here at his, I don't know how well you can see that, but here on his collarbones, he's got a little bit of nice detail with paint there. Little Cobra emblems here on the side, not on this one though. Nice little head, and a little bit on the leg, so not too bad. And his little gun, it's pretty much just a standard gun, and it's got the little clip at the bottom to where you can put his knife there. He could hold his knife or just use it as a bayonet, like I have it here. And the last one that we're going to be taking a look at is, what's this guy's name? Cobra Axe Viper. So obviously he gets the name from his axe, which it's silver inside with kind of like a little translucent plastic towards the outside. At least that's what it looks like to me. So it's actually kind of cool looking. And this staff right here is pretty much just this rod here, these two great things, and two knives stuck to the side. So you could actually, I guess, take this section off and just have it, one if you wanted to, or just put one knife in his hand. So I guess that's all preference there. But as far as his little outfit, he's got grenades and ninja stars, bullets, the kneecaps, a little bit of detail there. I just wish he had some kind of, maybe a thing like this guy, that was purple instead, that he could put on. I think that would look a little bit better. Maybe not as thick, but I think you guys kind of get what I'm saying. He just looks like a dude that has a peg sticking out of his bald head, which is a little silly looking. But that's just my opinion. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Wanted to kind of bring you something a little bit different than Transformers. And I'm going to be having, next several reviews are going to be over the Micro Changer Combiner Transformers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I'll talk to you later.